shiver, but not cold enough.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Today we have got another Vlogmas video for you, and I'm going to talk you through all of my beautiful books. Well, I'm lying to you, not all of them, but some of them that are my prettiest books. So I'm not going to go through like Fairy Loot special editions or any special editions that I've got from book boxes, because you know, we all know they are pretty. None of these are from book boxes, but there are a couple that are like collector's editions that I bought. So first one I'm going to start off with is Starfell, because look at the cover on the front, but then there's some beautiful stenciled edges, and then the inside little cover is just adorable. I do have, I know this is backwards, I do have the hardback of the fourth book in this series, and it's kind of like a printed hardcover, and I'm debating whether or not I want to keep this one as it is or exchange this for a hardback and collect them on hardbacks. I'm undecided, but both books that I have of this series, one in a hardback, one in paperback, they are both beautiful. So the next one's a little bit of a different one. Okay, so one of the things that attracted me to this book, other than the fact that it is currently getting hyped quite a lot by the spicy TikTokers, is this book. I've heard that Becca recently DNF'd this because there's a thing in it that she doesn't like. So I'm gonna try not to judge that going in, but I just love the dark aesthetic and the fact that this is Hooked. Obviously it's like a dark Peter Pan retelling of a dark Hook story, and it has the clock on it from Neverland. I just like that. I don't know why, I just really like this cover, and it's matte, and you can't beat a matte cover. Next up we have a book by Greg James and Chris Smith, and I'm just gonna open it. So this is A Great Dream Robbery. I think there is a second book in this series, but look underneath the dust jacket. This is what Starfell does as well. It's got like printed under the dust jacket. It's just so cute. I still haven't read this yet. I do want to read it. I'm not going to get the second book until I have read it, but I just think it's just absolutely stunning, and I'm really hoping I enjoy it because I read the synopsis and I thought I would. So let's just hope that the book inside is as beautiful as the outside. Next, this was a impulse purchase. This is The Elemental Detectives by Patrice Lawrence. I bought this from Sainsbury's because I saw this. How stunning is this? So these are all phoenixes, I think, or like firebirds, and I was walking around Sainsbury's and then I saw that a standard edition of a book was just sat there, and I think there was only 2 left on the shelf, and I was like, last time I walked past a book that I saw on the shelf that was pretty, I went back a couple of days later and they were all gone, so I didn't want to miss out on it. Okay, the next one is The Hatmakers by Tamsin Merchant, and underneath the dust jacket, once again, it's just stunning, and on the back it has this, and then the cover again is a matte cover, so try not to faff with it too much, and that's the front and that is the back, and I think it's just a stunning hardback. I don't normally get my middle grades in hardback, but I do have this, and Katie has Map Makers for me, so I hopefully will get in Map Makers in hardback too. So the next one is Under the Whispering Door, and I just love the cute simplistic artwork on the front with the big shadow at the back, and I just love that it's quite simple, but it's just really pretty, and it has the little ribbon bookmark, which I really love, and it doesn't have anything with the dust jacket. I just think this one is really pretty and it's a really cute colour. So The next one, I think I also put this on last year's. This is Frost Art. This whole series is pretty. You've got like the little flappy window bit, and then you've got an here. You've got artwork on this side, and then artwork on this side, which is just gorgeous. And then inside, you've got bits of art peppered all the way through the book. And some of them, let me just see if I can find one. Is that, like, some are full pages, some are half pages, and I just think the whole book, the whole series, and Ash and Toby, which is great. Like, that is a story that's beautiful as well as a cover. It's just great. The next, I'm going to show you both books. Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom. These I got from the Amazons. I sent Danny, I think I sent her Chain of, one of the Cassandra Clare books that was from Fairy Loot, the second in the series. I don't know, what is it, Chain of Iron, Chain of Gold, whatever. And when I sent her that, she sent me these. And it's got map, and then it's got a signature, and both of them have that, but obviously the map in this one, the end pages are yellow. So these are both stunning. They are hardbacks. I don't like faffing too much of these because they are like cloth bound with foil on the front, and they're very easily like damaged and easily marked, so I don't like getting them out too much. When I do reread this series, it will be the paperbacks that I reread. I feel like I also want to get like plastic wrapping for these ones because they keep getting really dirty. Next is the Chain of Gold and this Chain of Iron. I just think this is a stunning cover. I love how it's like a naked hardback, and then on the inside you've got that, and I just think it's very simple, it's very cute. So the next 5 I've got to show you are all indie self-pubbed. So the first one is Bones of the Wind by Tatiana Obey, and just look, the artwork on this is just stunning, and then it's got like the pastel vibes on the back. It's just got such a nice flop on it as well. I just think this book is beautiful, and I said this and I keep saying this, that indie self-pub, they're just smashing it out the park with their like artwork. It's just amazing. The next one is 13th Hour, which is part of the Cruel God series by True Disguise. Again, look at the front, and then on the back you can see all the stars, and it's just pretty. It's just so pretty, and I can't wait to dive into this. And again, I've heard great things about this story, so I hopefully will be continuing the series and be getting the rest of the series in beautiful hardbacks. I've mentioned this before and I will mention this again, and I'm really hoping that the next 2 books in this series, even though the artist has changed, I'm really hoping that the artwork is still as beautiful. And this is a Fortuna Swan series. All 4 books so far are just stunning. They've got this very matte velvety feel to them. They're just all so floppy. And you've got, it's quite a dark aesthetic because it's a very dark series. And then, and they've all got this kind of vibe to them. There's like a muted sort of tone. So this one is kind of like a brownie colour. Then you've got a really muted blue and a grey, and then a really muted, I keep saying muted, like a purple colour, but it's like a light lilac-y purple as Beautiful Nightmares. The whole series is just stunning, and I need book 5 and 6, but she's taking a break right now. So next up we have Ryan Kyle's books. These are very simple but very pretty. Like the outside alone, it's just matte. Again, I do love a matte cover, and then you go inside and all of them have got this sort of page here that has a bit of artwork on it, and then look at that bit. That page, it's just so simple but just so beautiful. And then look, printed on the hardcover, and then it's got a quote on the back, and it's just black and white and greys, but it's just so effective and it's just adorable. It's just great, and I can't wait till I get all of this series in hardback. I have the first 4 books I need to get of War and Ruin, which has been delayed for a month, so it should be out in January now. But finally, the final pretty book that I'm going to show you is The Ascended by Michael R. Miller. This is another stunning hardback, and I just think this artwork is beautiful, and I'm so excited to actually read this book and read more about the story as well. So the reason this is on the dragon's face is because it's blind, and I've never read a story about a blind dragon. And this is, it's going to be a chosen one trope, seems that way, but like I said before, if a chosen one trope is done well, I don't mind a good trope. Books are full of them and just need to be done well, and I'm just so excited to get to all of these. The downside of having such pretty books is that when I read them, I don't want to touch them, which is a problem. But I'll just be very careful with these and some of the more expensive ones, because to buy, this was gifted. This was kindly gifted, so was Bones of the Wind and The Cruel Gods. I think the ones that are like this, I'm really tempted to get some plastic covers for, just to preserve like the book. I don't know, I'm still undecided, but I'm so excited to dive into the series. So yeah, that is just some of my beautiful books, and they're beautiful for very different reasons. They've got some that have a lot of artwork on, some that are bright colours, some that are more toned down colours, and there's a mix. There are other beautiful books I own, but if I was to get out every single beautiful books I owned, it would be most of my collection. But these are the ones that as soon as I thought of doing this video again this year, I was like, these are the ones that come straight to mind. So I just took them off my shelves, you know, as soon as they popped into my head. But like I said, it's not an exhaustive list of the most beautiful books that I own. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me on another Vlogmas video. I'm hoping by this point I will have successfully completed like the 2nd week. I think we'll be on the 2nd week now of Vlogmas. Keep your fingers crossed for me that I've edited all these videos in time. But if you do like me and you would like to see more of me, please like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff, because it does help out my channel a lot. Share with your friends. If you don't have anything to say but let me know you're here, just pop in a black heart emoji in the comments. And as always, link down below to the form where you can recommend books for me to read, whether they're traditionally published, self-published, indie books, whatever. If you think I'll enjoy it, recommend away, recommend as many as you like, because I am unhauling quite a lot of books that I'm no longer interested in, so I need more recommendations. And I will see you all tomorrow for another Vlogmas video.
Cold enough to make you shiver, but not cold enough to snow.